Right, hi guys. A lot of people have been wondering how to do an ombre with gel polish. Now, I am going to attempt my very first live voiceover video sort of thing. So apologies if I go massively wrong or just totally mess it up. But I'm going to show you how I do it in real time. The only things I will cut out is my curing process for obvious reasons. Right, so obviously these colours are what I have just chosen, just purely so that you can see a nice deep dark difference, because it is super easy to blend two really light colours together, but obviously not as easy to blend the darker colours. I can do black and white, I can do red and black and whatever, but I didn't really want to do it on the video because it's more, I'm just wired, extra stress. Right, so I'm only doing a halfway. Right, so when I've applied the gel polish, I've got quite a good amount on. If you don't put plenty on, you've got nothing to blend at all. So you need to have a little bit of extra gel polish. Now I am literally I start with my brush 50-50 over the two colours. And I am literally just moving up and down. Feather light touches is what you need. So I will bring the pink further down into the white, and it will go faded and faded. Now obviously, yes, it doesn't look perfect. This is its first coat and you will come in again. It is best off going slow and steady. Now I like to, when I'm doing a fade, I like to put a good amount so that I can bring the colour nicely diluted down into the white. So do we see how that fade has now moved down? That's because it's got space for me to move it up and down. Right, so I'm going to cure it. I would normally do 60 seconds, but I'm just doing 30 because it's only on a tip. Right, so this has now cured. Obviously, like I said, I would do 60 seconds on a client, but I'm just applying for 30 because it is set enough for what I need. Right, now I'm coming down again, and remember, you don't want loads and loads, because depending what gel polish you are using, obviously I use my own brand, but this is more a help to anybody that needs it rather than, you know, anything else. If you are not using true gel and you do it a little bit thicker, that is where you're gonna have wrinkling and bubbling issues. So I like to make sure I have none of that. Right, so I've done it again. Now we're going to go in again, half and half with this brush. And you only want feather light touches. So I've took that white up into the pink, and now I'm bringing the pink down into the white. But do remember that your top coat is, well, depending what you use, make sure you've got a really good quality top coat, because it hides a lot of things in your top coat. So if you have any small imperfections, a good one is going to help hide that and blend it in. So there we go. Now obviously, like I said, I've took my time with it to show you how I do it. But do we see we've got a lovely gentle gradient. Now I'm going to cure it again for 30 and show you what the difference the top coat makes. Obviously, if you're blending lighter colours, it is easier. But once you've mastered your blend, it doesn't matter what you're blending. I actually find it's easier to learn to blend a harder colour than to go for your softer colours, because if you crack that application, no matter what your client sits down and says, you're going to be, yes, boom, let's do this. There is no need for it to be hard and scary. It's easy and it's nice and simple. Right, so obviously I use our Incandescent Shine Top Gloss, which is lovely and thick, and it just masks anything. So do you see how that blend is so soft? A lot of people, when they do the blends to start with, they can add a little bit of glitter over it or a little bit of something to, you know, if it's not perfect, you can always hide it. But practice makes perfect, and a really good ombre brush and a really good quality product really does help. I'm going to fully cure that. The ombre works the same if you go in, oh, I tell you what looks really nice. I don't like white as a rule, but, oh, where is it? Like this. I love these. So if you're wanting to do a vertical ombre, it works along the same principle. You need a good amount at the joining. And if you do get any on your brush, just wipe it off before you pop it back in, just so that you know you're not going to contaminate your bottle. And then, like before, feather light touches. And I always like to work the cuticle area, because obviously, yes, I'm aware this is a tip, but the end goal is not to be, isn't it? It's to be working on your client. So I like to just blend that in a little bit at the tip before I start the up and down process. Just because obviously we need a beautiful cuticle, don't we? Ain't no point in pretty nails and an ugly cuticle. So yeah, if your balance is not great, always anchor yourself. My clients ask me, why do you have long nails? How do you do anything? And it's like, well, I actually use them as an anchor. I rest my hand on them while I'm working. So I'm going to swap that over and I'm going to pop that one in. Right, so that's its first coat done. And I'm going to come in with my second coat. Because obviously we need 2 coats. Would help if I wasn't dropping my bottles everywhere. But yeah, I'd really like you guys to let me know if this is helpful for you, or if there's any other way I can be helpful with the product demos or anything like that. I want to actually, I've forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, I want the channel to actually be useful to you guys. So yeah, I've took that over a little bit much at the top, but that's the good thing, that it's not cured, so we can just add a little bit of white in there. Well, actually, don't think I need. There we go, I've blended. So yeah, lots of feather light touches, and don't be worried to add a little bit more in or a little bit less in, or, you know, hell, wipe it off and start again if you feel you need to. But practicing is always really, really useful, because then no matter what my clients ask for, oh, I was about to top coat before I've set it. No matter what they ask for or anything like that, we've got them covered. Because I'm an acrylic girl through and through, but I do a massive amount of gel and hard gel. I have a very good split salon and lots of busy ladies. So we have all sorts. Obviously, like I said, I would cue up fully if I was working on a client, but for now, this is nice and simple. And remember, yes, lighter colours are easier, but when you're practicing, challenge yourself with the harder ones. You'll thank yourself when you can manage it later on. My top coat's nearly out. So yeah, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Just let us know if you're happy. We're happy if we can help you with anything. If you're struggling, just drop me an inbox on Facebook or a message on here. It's no trouble. I'm always happy to help. So peace, love and sparkles, guys. And yes, I will try and remember to do more how-to stuff later. Thanks, bye.